I guess the difference is, like you said, it's a lot more depth. And then I guess when I was with those guys, I was the guy in the second rotation. I wasn't the guy starting, so that's kind of the difference too. But we got a lot of talent in the room, really similar to the past couple of years. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how these guys perform.
When you see those young guys, who stands out to you?
I mean, they all stand out. All of them are great players, like Ray and Dion, and even Shadell and Hunter Renfro. All those guys stand out. They're amazing players.
Now that you are in that starting group, how does it going to feel with all you've been through last year? Do you think it's still going to be a starter?
I kind of got a good glimpse of it in I think 2013, the year I tore my ACL. I got a good glimpse of it, and it feels good to be a starter. But I'm really looking forward to taking advantage of opportunities, hopefully making plays.
With all that depth you talked about, how have you been able to hold on to those other guys?
I'm just doing what I was blessed with. I mean, and then kind of being like using my brains out there in the field, being a smart player, and using that, being a mental mind state.
You had a couple of long touchdowns already in camp. Do you see yourself as more of a deep threat or move the chains guy or whatever's called for from you?
For myself, I try to be every type of receiver there is. So I like to be a complete receiver. I don't want to put myself as just a deep threat. I want to be every type of receiver there is.
What about?
Yeah, you told me before you're not really a guy that settles on a goal, but do you have a goal that's play every game of the season, or a certain number of catches? Or
yeah, I don't really set stat goals, but I mean my goal for the season is kind of out of my control, but it's to stay healthy and play out games. And I guess if I do that, it'll kind of take care of itself.
What are the intentions that Mike and Artavis are going to get from defenses? It's going to really open up the middle of the field and wherever you want to go.
Yeah, it definitely will, because those are amazing, talented guys, and Mike will open up for me and Artavis, and Taya open up for me and Mike. It all works out together.
You came up with Sammy and Duke and Martavis. What are your thoughts on the whole wide receiver thing? And have you been following those guys in the NFL?
Oh yeah, they definitely been making a name for themselves, and kind of putting our foot in the door and helping us out really. And they see how talented our receivers are coming out, and it's really a good thing to see.
We hear so much about Deshaun, but your thoughts on him coming out of camp? Where is he compared to last year? How does he look?
I mean, he came in looking amazing last year, but I think he's become more of a leader this year. He's really calm. He's a really calm guy, and that's what you need as a quarterback. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this year goes for him.
Is there any one part of his game, the actual game itself, that you felt has gotten better?
Out of his game?
Yeah.
I'll say his composure. I've never seen him get rattled. I think that's kind of a big thing I've seen.
Yeah, it's anxious to kind of get out there this week and see what you can do against another defense and different color hat.
Yeah, because we've been kind of going at each other for a couple of weeks now, and we kind of a week behind. The game usually start last week, so we're really excited to kind of get going.
Charone, we've heard about Deshaun being a better leader. Obviously, that's been a big off-season theme for him. How exactly has he sort of enhanced that role?
He handled it well. Like kind of on off days, he'll want to go out and throw and things like that. Just stepping up, being a leader and being that guy that we can count on.
Do you feel like a leader of sorts, being one of the older players on the team?
Yeah, I do. And I'm not much talkative, but when I need to say something, I will say it, and I kind of lead more by example, and kind of lead my segment of receivers.